Have you ever looked closely at the lines on your palm? Those markings aren't just random, they carry deep symbolism and may hold secrets about your personality, life journey, and even your destiny. One of the most fascinating symbols that can appear on your palm is the M mark. Those who have this rare sign are believed to be among the most unique and gifted individuals in the world. In the video we're about to share, you'll discover 6 intriguing truths about the mysterious M mark and what it might reveal about your inner self. This seemingly simple symbol can speak volumes about your character, your talents, and your future. You may be surprised by how much insight your palm can offer, so be sure not to miss a single detail. Before we dive in, take a moment to look at your palm. What does it say about you? Now let's uncover the first secret of the M mark. It's said to represent a gateway to mystical connections. Think of your palm as a kind of personal map, not one that leads to buried treasure, but one that guides you toward the treasures hidden within yourself. The M mark acts like a special symbol on that map, highlighting something extraordinary about who you are. It's as if the universe has gifted you a clue, an invitation to explore the mysteries beyond the ordinary. Imagine the M as a doorway in your mind waiting to be opened. The more profound connections that exist between ourselves, the universe, and the unseen forces that shape our existence are revealed by a door that once opened gives a way to understanding these relationships. It is about being able to see the enchantment that is present in the atmosphere, the energy that permeates everything, and the realization that there is a great deal more to the world than what is visible to the naked sight. One interpretation of this mysticism is that it is the experience of having a profound connection to nature, such as being able to comprehend the language of the wind or the stories that are told by the stars at night. Imagine that you are standing beneath a star-studded sky and that you are experiencing a great connection to the universe. It is as if the stars are speaking to you in a way that is very profound. Others may experience it as a sense of being able to perceive the feelings and ideas of those around them, almost as if they were having a discussion in private without using words. Imagine entering a room and immediately being able to understand how everyone is feeling without anyone having to offer a single word of explanation. And for other people, it may even open doors to the possibility of researching past incarnations or fantasizing about the future, which would make the idea of time appear to be nothing more than an illusion. Perhaps you are now wondering whether or not this mark really is so powerful. It is not about the mark bestowing upon you superpowers or transforming your life into a fairy tale in an instant. Instead, it is a hint, a nudge from the universe, inviting you to delve within and uncover the depths of your soul. It is a message from that cosmos. There is no need for magic wands or old spells in order to embark on the trip into mysticism. A willing heart and an open mind are the first steps in the process. It's about being open to asking questions, looking for answers, and being willing to accept the mysteries that life has to offer. You are invited to pass through the doorway into a world where the supernatural and the mundane dance together in harmony. The M mark that you have on your palm is just the beginning of this journey. It is important to keep in mind that the path of mysticism is a particular and individual journey for each person. Observing a preset course of action or adhering to a set of rules is not the point for this. Through the whispers of your intuition and the indications that the universe shares with you, such as the M mark on your palm, you will be able to carve out your own unique path. The second mystery of the M mark is about the echoes of previous voyages, which will be discussed further below. The concept of reincarnation in previous lifetimes implies that every one of us has lived more than one life before to this one, and the M mark is a sign that you have lived a significant number of additional lives in the past. Imagine if your life is a collection of songs that go on an album. The songs on the album each have their own melody, lyrics, and tale, yet when taken as a whole, they form a whole album. In a similar manner, every one of your previous lifetimes is comparable to a different song, giving a contribution to the album that represents the path of your soul. Now, why is it that we don't remember these previous lives? As a matter of fact, our lives right now are so compelling that we don't even think about the lives we've lived in the past. However, there are occasions when a feeling of déjà vu or an unexplained connection to a location or culture may be a faint whisper from these former chapters, hinting at the experiences that your soul has had there in a previous incarnation. In this particular setting, the M mark is considered to be an indication of a soul that has experienced a great number of chapters of this kind. It is as if this mark were a badge of honor, representing the wisdom and knowledge that your soul has collected as a result of its countless experiences. In spite of the fact that you do not remember these former experiences in great detail, they have a significant impact on who you are today, including your instincts, anxieties, interests, and even your talents. If you have ever met someone for the first time, but felt an instant connection with them, as if you had known them for a very long time, what was your experience like? Have you ever been to a new location, but you were overcome with a feeling of being at home there? There is a possibility that these experiences are nothing more than reverberations of your previous existence, times in which the veil that separates the past and the present begins to thin, so allowing glimpses of your soul's journey to emerge. The idea of reincarnation provides an additional dimension to this narrative, implying that our souls are undergoing a protracted process of spiritual development and progression. At the end of each life, we are presented with the chance to acquire new knowledge, triumph over obstacles, and get closer to comprehending the core of our being. The ultimate objective is to arrive at a state of enlightenment or profound comprehension, which makes it possible for the cycle of reincarnations to eventually come to an end, and for the soul to find its way back to the cosmos itself, which is the origin of all possible stories. Now, the third secret of the M mark on your palm is that it symbolizes that you are receiving guidance from your inner self. All of us have something that may be compared to an internal GPS system that directs us through the trip of life, providing us with insights and directions that are not evident on any map. One may also refer to this as having a high sense of intuition. When you have this, it is similar to having a built-in guide that assists you in making judgments frequently without the need to overthink or scrutinize every detail. A person's intuition can be defined as the gut feeling they receive when they simply know something is right or incorrect, even if they are unable to explain why they feel this way. For instance, you might have a feeling about a new person you've met, or a hunch about a career opportunity that would be beneficial to you. It is not uncommon for these feelings to turn out to be accurate, as if you are tuning into a more profound understanding that lies within yourself. Having psychic talents, on the other hand, is analogous to possessing an antenna that is able to pick up signals that are beyond the limits of conventional awareness. Having this ability could entail being able to sense the feelings of another person, even if they are not expressing them verbally, or having a vivid dream about an event that has not yet taken place, but will take place in the future. The key is to have a keen awareness of the subtle energies that are all around you. One interpretation of the M mark that appears on your palm is that it is a sign that you possess certain gifts in a more dominant manner. Similar to a lighthouse, it serves as a signal that you are becoming more in tune with these hidden forces. Individuals who possess this mark frequently find themselves in the position of being the person to whom others turn for guidance, since their observations are so spot on. One example is that you could have an incredible capacity to sense when a buddy's in danger, even if they haven't sought out to you. Another example is that you might go into a room and immediately pick up on the overall mood, knowing whether it's tense or calm without anybody else saying a word. It is necessary to have a certain amount of faith in oneself in order to make use of these abilities, which can be of great use. The key is to acquire the ability to pay attention to these internal cues and to refrain from dismissing them as irrelevant coincidences. Putting your faith in your gut instincts can help you make better choices and have a deeper knowledge of the circumstances you find yourself in. For the purpose of utilizing these capabilities, it is essential to develop a sense of inner quiet and concentration. Through the use of techniques such as meditation, mindfulness, and spending time in nature, you can strengthen your connection to the intuitive and psychic aspects of your personality. You will be able to clear your mind and become more attentive to the subtle clues that your intuition and psychic senses provide if you engage in these routines. Those who possess the M mark are likely to be individuals who have a strong sense of connection to the world around them and who are able to perceive things that others might overlook. Take this gift to heart and use it as a useful instrument in your life. It has the potential to assist you in overcoming obstacles, gaining a deeper understanding of individuals, and even recognizing possibilities that others might miss. Because of this, if you have this unique mark, you should pay attention to the signals and feelings that are more subtle. They provide you with a one-of-a-kind method of accessing a more profound wisdom that is always present to direct you. Moving on to our fourth secret, the M mark that appears on your palm may indicate that you have a natural tendency to follow the natural leader that resides within you. The presence of a person who naturally stands out as a guiding star is something that may be found in every group, community, or team. Not only does this individual serve as a source of guidance for others, but they also serve as a source of motivation for them. There is a possibility that the M mark is a sign that you are one of these natural leaders who are destined for success in ways that you could not have imagined. This secret investigates this possibility. The concept of leadership encompasses more than simply being in control or having a fancy title. In both good and bad times, it is about illuminating the path for others, demonstrating kindness, strength, and knowledge regardless of the circumstances. With the M mark, leaders are like captains of a ship. They steer the ship not with harsh directives, but with a calm and steady hand, making sure that everyone feels that they are seen, heard, and respected during the process. Let us now discuss the concept of success. Similar to a kaleidoscope, success may take on a variety of forms depending on the individual's perspective and the circumstances they are in. Achieving lofty objectives, such as obtaining a promotion or launching a business, may be considered successful by certain individuals. To some, it is about having a positive influence, no matter how great or how tiny, on the lives of those who are in their immediate vicinity. On the other hand, the M mark implies that success is not derived from the trophies that are amassed, but rather from the journeys that are undertaken and the people that are touched along the route. People that have the M mark frequently achieve success by paying attention to their inner voice, having faith in their instincts, and pursuing the things that they are truly passionate about. It is not the obstacles that they view as roadblocks. Rather, they see them as opportunities to learn, grow, and construct new roads. The path that leads somebody to become successful is rarely a straight line. This is a twisting journey that is full of exciting experiences, new knowledge, and the discovery of oneself. Following that, we will move on to our fifth secret, which is the nurturing essence of the healing touch that is gentle. Every single one of us is here on this planet with a certain purpose in mind. Because of this, every single one of us have a special talent, a one-of-a-kind approach to making the world a little bit better and brighter. The power to heal, not only in a physical sense, but also in ways that are more profound and subtle, and that touch the heart and soul, is a gift that certain people possess. This is a soft whisper from the universe suggesting that you have the innate power to heal aches, mend hearts, and bring light to dark places. The healer's mark is like a quiet whisper from the cosmos. In order to provide a safe haven for those who are in need, it is necessary to possess hands that can comfort and words that can heal. Imagine that you are a ray of light and a source of solace, and that your very presence has the power to make someone feel a little less burdened and a little more at ease. Healing can take many different forms. A warm hug that makes one feel at home, an ear to listen that provides solace during difficult times, or a word of encouragement that rekindles a flame that has been snuffing out in someone's heart, are all examples of what that message could be. They are like silent guardians of the human spirit, promoting growth and fostering resilience with every touch and every word. Healers who have the M mark are like that. During times of crisis or pain, this healing touch is not confined to those situations. It is woven into the fabric of life on a daily basis, in acts of kindness, in moments of patience, and in expressions of love that may appear to be insignificant, yet contain a great deal of force. Taking one heart at a time, it is about making the world a little bit more kind and a little bit more compassionate. However, the path of a healer also requires a sense of equilibrium. To realize that you cannot pour from an empty cup, it is necessary to be aware of when it is appropriate to provide your light and when it is more appropriate to conserve it. As a result of the fact that one cannot offer what they do not have, it is necessary to establish boundaries, engage in self-care practices, and embrace the healing journey that lies within. Up next is a discussion about karmic lessons and the difficulties of life. Our life is like a vast adventure where every turn and twist, every contact and experience is a lesson designed to shape and refine us. Our life is like a grand adventure. In the context of this voyage, the concept of karma might be compared to the blueprint of this journey, in which actions from the past have an effect on the conditions of the present, so laying the groundwork for learning and development. It is possible that the M mark is merely a subtle indication from the universe that you are currently embarking on a meaningful journey that is full of significant lessons and challenges. These karmic teachings can be thought of as the threads that are used to weave the tapestry that is your life. As you progress through the various threads, you will begin to have a better understanding of the larger picture that is your life's mission. Each thread represents a challenge or a particular lesson. The lessons that you learn could come in a variety of forms, such as a challenging relationship that teaches patience, a setback that cultivates perseverance, or an unexpected journey that leads to self-discovery. These challenges are not arbitrary obstacles. Rather, they are carefully created experiences that are targeted to the development of your soul. They force you to mature and extend beyond the constraints you currently have. Challenges in life, on the other hand, are the tests that we must pass. They are the instances in which we are required to put what we have learned into practice. There are severe hills that we have to climb, and we have no idea what lies on the other side of them. Although they may appear to be overwhelming, these challenges are actually opportunities disguised as challenges. They are chances for us to demonstrate to ourselves what we are capable of, to shine, and to triumph over adversity. The M mark, which is a sign of karmic lessons and trials in life, is indicative of a journey that is marked by significant transformation. It is about accepting the ups and downs that are a part of life, appreciating the fact that every low serves to prepare us for the next high, and realizing that every end is a new beginning. It serves as a timely reminder that we are not merely reliant on the voyage as passive passengers. We are the ones who are equipped with the knowledge of the past and the hope of the future. We are the ones who are in charge of navigating our own destiny. Courage, resiliency, and an open heart are all necessary qualities for successfully navigating these karmic lessons and life problems. Learning to dance in the rain, discovering joy in the trip, and looking for the bright side in every cloud are all important aspects of this phenomenon. Having the awareness that the wounds we bear are not merely reminders of the battles we have fought, but also badges of honor, emblems of our strength and tenacity, is what it means to have this realization. We have unearthed some incredible secrets that lie behind the M mark that is located on your palm. Each of these secrets reveals a different facet of your life and the potential that you possess. Whether it's connecting with former lifetimes, tapping into the mystical forces that are all around you, utilizing your intuition, leading with grace, healing those who are in need, or navigating the karmic lessons that life has to offer, the M mark is a potent emblem of the amazing person that you are. It is important to keep in mind that these were only the beginning. Your life's journey is a continuous path filled with endless opportunities for growth, discovery, and transformation. Embrace this unique path, trust the wisdom that already lives within you, and let the M mark on your palm serve as a guide to uncovering your true purpose. Thank you for watching this video and spending time with us. We hope you found these insights just as fascinating and enlightening as we did. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more captivating videos. Until next time, keep exploring the depths of who you are, and remember, incredible potential lies right in the palm of your hand.